We're going to go down to San Antonio, Texas, where this couple is being sentenced after being convicted of negligent homicide after their pit bull dog attacks an elderly man. Let's get into the sentencing right now.
If the defendants can please stand. For purposes of the record, I have reviewed all of the exhibits that were admitted. In the punishment phase of this case, I have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report and the TAP evaluation of each of the defendants. Is there any legal reason we cannot proceed to sentencing today?
None on behalf of Mr. Monaco.
Doesn't have Mr. Spider? No, sir.
Yes, and Mr. Rodriguez could not be here, right?
Yes, Judge. Dennis Moreno standing in.
Yes, Mr. Moreno. Any objection, or you want to proceed with Mr. Moreno Schneider? Okay. What happened to Mr. Naheda was an unspeakable horror that is going to resonate in our community for a very long time. Unlike any other cases I have presided over, this one is different. It is different because we're not dealing with an intentional act. We're not dealing with a drive-by shooting or any other type of murder. It was a case of criminally negligent behavior. On the one hand, we have the City of San Antonio Animal Care Services swearing under oath, giving testimony that left me with the impression that this was about a missing affidavit, that none of the previous bite victims came forward to declare.
Wait. They're previous bite victims, which means that that dog probably should have been taken away because it's already been proven to be a dangerous dog. But no, they finally probably didn't put the dog down because they finally killed somebody. But this is on the owners, to me. Because if you know that they've bitten other people, you need to take extra precautions to protect the people and those dogs and you, because now you got to go to prison over this. When you have pit bulls, and I've grown up around pit bulls, there are certain kinds that you can keep in the house and certain kind that have to live outside in a humane way. Like you have to build a shelter for them or a cage where you're protecting them and other people from them because they don't have human reasoning. I know it's cute that we think our dogs are so intelligent that they think and react to things just like we would. They just don't. So it's on you to protect them like you would almost a child from making bad mistakes. Okay. But let's continue on with this.
The dogs, dangerous dogs. After hearing from the neighbors on Decla and Darby Street, I find the testimony I heard from the City of San Antonio very difficult to believe. What I do believe is the people from the West Side neighborhood. I find the testimony of David Avila, Fernanda Esparza, Deborah Flores, Sylvia.
All these people, and I'm sorry for stopping the video, probably testified that that dog was very dangerous.
Avila, not only credible, but very persuasive and compelling. The City of San Antonio is not on trial here, and they will have their day in court and their lawsuit to contend with. But about this case, what I do have to say is that it's not about a missing affidavit. Clearly, our city has a lot of work to do to provide services to deal with responsible dog ownership. To echo what most, if not all, the witnesses testified to, this was preventable. If the first line of defense fails because the dog owners are not responsible, the second line of defense should not have failed.
And I'm not just going to be talking about pit bulls during this commentary right here. I'm talking about all dogs, period. If you live in a residential neighborhood, even though your dog hasn't been you, when you walk them, you need to make sure, or you should make sure, if you care about the dogs, that they're leashed. If you truly care about your dogs, you will have them on a leash when you take them out for a walk. Because you have to remember, they don't think like us. You have to protect people from your dog, and you have to protect your dog from people or the elements or whatever else is around in that area, cars, whatever. You have to do that because the dog could take off on you and be going about his business and get ran over by a car. And now your dog is dead because of the choices you made. Now, we're going to continue on with the sentencing of these people. But like, say you live in the country and your dog is able to roam free. Say you live on a couple acres. The dog still needs to be fenced in, and then he can run free along all them acres. But some of you guys think your dogs have the reasoning of people, or because they're so smart that they actually understand 20 or so commands that they're not in danger in residential neighborhoods without a leash, but they are. And it's up to you to be responsible enough to have them.
Mr. Moreno, Ms. Schneider, this is about responsible dog ownership. It involves not only taking care of your dog, but ensuring the safety of the people in our neighborhoods, in our communities, not only the people, but other pets in the neighborhood and communities.
Mhm.
We all have that responsibility to each other, and you failed at that. Mr. Moreno, it is the order of the court that you will be sentenced to 18 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Institutional Division. There is a $5,000 fine, no restitution. The victim has not requested restitution. You are prohibited from owning or possessing any dogs if you make parole on this case. This is a plea bargain case. However, you have the right to appeal the rulings of the court on a pretrial order. Ms. Schneider, your sentence is 15 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Institutional Division. There is a $5,000 fine, no restitution because Ms. Nakara does not want it. You too are prohibited from owning or possessing any dogs if you make parole. Both of you are also ordered to have no contact with Depla Street and Darby Street. Yours is also a plea bargain case, however, you have the right to appeal the pretrial rulings of the court. Do we have any impact statements?
We do, Your Honor.
Line them all up and let's get started.
Okay, so just like she said, you got to protect yourself because these people are going to do over a decade, and the dude may have to do almost 2 decades in jail over his negligent behavior as pertaining to taking care of his animal. Like the judge said, it's up to us to protect the community from our pets, protect ourselves from our pets, because they're going away for a while. And then they can't even own pets legally when they do get out of jail. And protect our pets. Because that dog is put down now. He probably should have been taken away when he bit the first person. If your pit bull bites somebody or your dog bites somebody and they have to be hospitalized, I believe you should lose that dog. Because you believe that my dog that won't bite because he's never bitten me. Some of y'all believe that. But your dog, the one thing they are like as humans, when they get upset or they feel threatened, they might react in a way that you don't expect. So you need to take the precautions needed, a leash, for them not to hurt people if you live in a residential neighborhood. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Maybe y'all got other ideas on how we could be a little bit more responsible with our pets. Leave it in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I am the Sports Dr. Spock, and I am out for now. Peace.